Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Etho, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play series. So, guys, to get us going here today, we are going to be working on this mushroom farm some more. We're going to try to get it done today to start off with. Hopefully, it doesn't take too long. We did work out most of the design before. Like, we got the double extender thing figured out here. That's to push the mushroom stalk out of the hole so we can harvest it easy. And also, got tipped off on a cool trick that apparently Azuma did recently in one of his mushroom farms. So we're going to grow the mushrooms on Podzol here. So the special thing about Podzol is, like, if you try to grow a mushroom on grass out in the open broad daylights, does not work because there's too much sunlight. So you got to build like a sun shield, which is what we were doing over here, to block out some of the lighting so you can actually plant down the mushroom. If you do it on mycelium, though, it does allow you to grow it in broad daylight or in the open sun. So you can actually plant it there and then grow it if you have enough space. You need a 7x7 area to grow a big mushroom. Uh-huh. And try again. There we go. That time it worked. So you can do that. The problem is, after a while, that mycelium's going to die because there's a block over top of it, the mushroom stem. So this is going to turn back to regular dirt after a little bit of time here. Cool thing about Podzol is it works just like mycelium, except it doesn't die. So you can plant the mushroom on it, you can grow it. This is going to stay as Podzol, though. This, you can see it just turned back to dirt. It died. So we're gonna use Podzol in our farm. Why can't I sprint? Oh, I am sprinting. I just feel slow because I don't have the speed beacon. Get so used to it, and then when it's gone, it's weird. Okay, so what we're gonna do is put 4 mushrooms diagonal of the middle one here, the one we're actually gonna turn into the big mushroom. Hopefully, it'll be able to spread to this block, the Podzol block, fairly quickly. That way, we might not even need to replant the mushrooms. They'll just spread, and then we just grow it with the bone meal in the dispenser here. That's another thing we got to work out, is how we're going to get bone meal into these dispensers. I figure probably the easiest way of doing this is to set up 3 hoppers on each of these farms, because there's going to be more than just one mushroom. There's going to be like 30 or 40 in the whole farm. But yeah, set up 3 of these. Put down some packed ice for a water stream. Make sure this is blocked off. Get down some water, and then just like with a dropper or something, shoot bone meal into the water stream. If there's space for it to go in here, it'll refill the dispenser. Otherwise, if it's full, it'll make its way down to the next mushroom. If that's full, it goes to the next one, all the way down the line until they're all refilled. And this works out good too, because this is the level we need to stand to chop down the mushrooms, like right over here. So there'll be a block above the water stream, like so, and then we run across with our axe and chop down all the mushrooms. But anyways, I'm going to do most of this off camera, guys, because we got to copy this design like 30 or 40 times. It's going to take a bit of time to do that. I am going to maybe run a test before we get started. Can mushrooms actually spread on Podzol? I almost think we will need that sun shield still. We're gonna run a little test here. So I'm gonna put down maybe brown mushroom here, brown mushroom here. We'll see if it spreads at all, or if it needs darkness to spread. Yeah, we'll come back to that later. But I'm gonna get to building. Aww. Okay, guys, so it's been a couple hours here. I've been building away like a madman, and it's going pretty good. Just about got it all done. But I thought I'd give you an update before we totally finish it up. So in total, there are 29 mushrooms that we're making here. So it goes around, like it starts over there, goes all the way around this pumpkin farm we built, all the way over to this side, and got most of the systems all built in place. There's actually quite a bit to this, I've been discovering. Like each little function adds a lot to it. Um, oh yeah, and by the way, this did spread. So after 2-3 hours or so, it only spread once. This mushroom grew to over here, which surprised me. I didn't think it was gonna do that, but man, that is not very fast at all. I think I'm thinking if I was to guess, the darkness actually does affect the spread rate. Because this one over here, I've also been testing it. It seems to spread every maybe 20 minutes or so. It's not great either, but it does happen. A lot faster than that's been working anyways. So let's take a look at what we got here. Got our controls for the two pistons up there. Let's hit some repeaters over here. This is our main wire for controlling pushing the mushroom stalks out of the hole, and on the other side there's another wire as well for controlling the bone meal and the dispenser. That just runs underneath the ice path here all the way down. And right now I'm working on a way of picking up the mushroom drops. After we chop down the mushrooms, we want to collect them all together automatically, right? So I'm thinking we'll do something like this. Have the minecart bounce from one to the next to the next. This will be a hopper minecart, and that will run underneath this podzol block here. So if any mushroom blocks are on top of this podzol block, it'll pick it up through the block as it passes underneath here, is my plan. So should be fairly simple to do. Just got to run a rail line over to here. At the junction, we need a detector rail. And as long as the minecart's not moving super fast, this should work. It might need a little bit of tweaking. But yeah, this as it passes over this, it'll flip this junction to go this way. And then when it comes back, it'll be going that way. Alright guys, cool. So we're just testing out the rail line here. Seems like it's going to make it all the way. So we got everything done down below here. All the redstone, all the rail line stuff should be good. Passes underneath the podzol block for each of the mushrooms. So when we wash the drops towards that podzol block, it's gonna pick them up. And every mushroom we chop down is going to give us about a stack of mushroom blocks. A hopper minecart can only hold 5 stacks though, so that means we probably need to send like 6 hopper minecarts to pick up the drops from the whole farm, is the plan. But yeah, we're gonna start sealing this up, and then we got to work on the water stream, and then we're like done with this, and some of the control things too, and this and that and a whole bunch of other things. This is taking quite a bit of time. There's a lot to this actually. So this is what it's gonna look like when it's all sealed up. There'll be mushroom stock right here and here, so it's just gonna be a 1x1 hole. And all these spreading mushrooms will be protected. They're not going to get washed away or anything. So yeah, basically just got to start filling this back in all around here. Because we only want these mushrooms to be able to spread to this middle block. We don't want them spreading anywhere else. So we got to be careful. Like if we left this spot open here, they would spread to that. We got to make sure that's all sealed up. Okay. Although... no, they won't spread to the piston here because the mushroom stock will be here. Yeah, because they can spread to things besides dirt. Like they can spread to stone and all kinds of blocks. So definitely got to make sure this is sealed up well. Hey there, little guy. I thought slimes couldn't swim in water anymore. I thought they sink when they go in the water. No? Or is it just the big guys? Oh man, now I need to investigate. I'm not crazy, right? Like they weren't able to swim for a long time, and now they can again. I don't know if it's this snapshot that changed it, or if it happened a while ago. But yeah, they can swim again. Look at that. Anyways, got a little sidetracked. This game is weird like that though. Like you'll see something, and it's like, did I get the facts wrong on that? Has it changed? When did it change? Because, like, they could swim, and then they couldn't swim, and now they can swim again. And now I'm wondering, like, was there ever a point where they actually couldn't swim? Or am I making that up? Okay, so it looks like we've converted most of our bones here. Don't you just love looking through chests? What we got to do now is fill up those dispensers with bone meal, and then we should hopefully be able to try out that mushroom farm. It's just about done. It is a huge project, though. Let's see. What we really need to do sometime is build an elevator like in this village, because there's no good way of getting up to the surface from here. So usually what I do now is like I just do this. Now that we can fly, it's the best way of getting out. Okay, cool. So we got the ground refilled in at the mushroom farm here. So basically, I chopped out all the dirt, then I built the redstone components, and then I refilled in the dirt. Maybe not the best way of doing it, but it sure made the redstone part of this a lot easier. Decided to use coarse dirt for the ground here because it's probably going to look better than this green grass, right? Hopefully. Could probably make this look a lot better if I tried. It's just one type of block. I could mix other things in with it. But honestly, at this point, I just kind of wanted to get this done because I've been working on it for so long. Tried orange clay. Decided orange sandstone looks better because it has more texture. And maybe not the best block choice either, but we'll roll with it. Left a little bit of a crawl space down here too, so we can actually check out the redstone and the rail line stuff if we need to down the road. And now, got the water streams in, so I'm going to start filling up the dispensers with bone meal. The easiest way to do that initially here is just to throw in stacks and stacks of bone meal. They'll go where they need to go. Aha! This might bring back memories to some of you maybe not. I thought we would check out the stronghold base for any bones though, because we're using a lot of them up. Mr. Snowman got free. He's just cruising around, owning the place. Yeah, let's check down below here, go through our storage, because we used to keep a lot of stuff around here. And I haven't really looked at it in a long time. Some of these, I think I did empty, though. Oh no, the saddles are still here. Sandstone, okay. Some zombie flesh. Everybody always wonders what this purple and black block is. I'm not going to show you. No, I will. It's wooden slabs. The ones that don't burn. Oh, we still got some tools. Quite a few tools around here. Cool. Yeah, some... Oh, I might want to bring that with me, actually. Okay. I do come here every time I go to the end, but I don't go through the chests, usually. Let's see... Oh, look, there we go. That's what I was hoping for. Cool. We'll nab those and start throwing them in our dispensers. What else do we have here, though? Endstone. Just gonna point it out. I did see the bones in this chest, by the way. I didn't say anything, but if I don't say something now, if someone's gonna be like, Etho's blind. He looked right at the bones and didn't notice them. What's wrong with Etho? Uh-huh. So this over here, I think this was our old bulk storage. So much cobblestone. Never throw anything away. I wonder if we kept any bones in here. Not looking like it. Nope. Nope, that's it. Okay. Aw. Whoa. Okay, this elevator is not working so good anymore. I think pistons change every single update, right? Like they said they're not going to change anymore. I think they still are, though. Oh well. Good thing we got fireworks. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's not bad, right? That's kind of what I was hoping for. The orange sandstone gives the whole farm area here like a border. It highlights it. I think that looks pretty good, actually. Maybe not from the ground level, but from a distance, it's pretty good. Actually ran out of red sandstone, though, so we're like less than a stack short of it, probably. Either going to have to farm some more of it or set up a meta value changer to create it from sand. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this baby running. So it's filled up with bone meal now. Let's grab some redstone. Huh? Oh. Wait a second. Nope. I hate when you do that, when you search for a mob and then you just end up making a big hole, you can't find him. Because I'm going to have to fill this back in now. No, I still can't find him. This way. There you are. Okay. Oh! Hey! Is there a cave here? Oh. Let's let him blow up. If we can. Just don't blow me up. No, okay, we'll kill him. Yeah, there's a bit of a cave here. Oh wow. Okay. Let's check this out real quick. Yeah, it keeps going here. Okay, well we'll just light up the top part here and cover it up. So for the redstone here, I think we've got to get this repeater at 4 and just set up a monostable circuit here. So basically, if we run a wire to that, this should be good. That'll activate the mushroom stock pusher mechanism. And then for the bone meal thing, we want to run a clock while a lever is flipped probably. So this we will turn, or we will set up how? Let's put a repeater here. 1, 2, 3 blocks from a comparator. Just do a comparator clock. Flip that, and this has to run back like so, and that should be good. And then just put a repeater behind that. Good, so if we run a signal to that, then it's going to grow the mushrooms. Okay, let's run this up here so we can see it happening. Now, some people suggested, like, you can set this up so the mushrooms grow automatically. I think it's actually going to be pretty cool here if we control when it happens, because we're going to see them all grow at once, which is something I can't say I've ever seen before in Minecraft. It's going to be pretty cool, I think. So let's try this out. So we got nothing right now, and then there should just be a whole bunch of blocks all of a sudden. Okay, here we go. Yep. Oh, I didn't put the covering over that. No, I was supposed to put string above the mushrooms so they don't grow all the way. Okay. A little bit of a derp up there. But this is okay where we have the sun shield. Alright. And then after we grow them, we want to trigger this. Should just need a button push. Let's see. Stone. I need stone. Oh, we need... Oh, they're still finding their way up here, aren't they? Okay, I might have to explore that off camera. Light it all up. Okay, yeah, let's just put down a button over here. That'll push the mushroom stalks out of the hole. Alright. Or, I guess the first time we use it, it's going to put them over there. So now, we got this all done. We just have to run down here. Like so. The only thing we're missing right now, couple things actually. We're missing the water stream stuff, and we're missing some of the minecart control stuff. Like the minecart's not running. But yeah, that's pretty good, right? And then on this side, you do it as well. Oh, I guess we ran out of sandstone there. Okay, so let's take a look at this. How did that do? It looks like a couple blocks did actually land on the sandstone here, and we didn't pick them up as we did this. I was afraid of that. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Maybe if we, like, instead of, like, going straight across, if we kind of go at an angle like this as we go, it would be better. Whoa. Looks like we messed up the timing here, too. There's still a mushroom block here. It should be underneath this one. Oh, well. What do we do then? I thought I had this right. This is at 5. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. Let's try change this to 3? Maybe? I don't know. I guess we're not going to know until we do another one. Why is there a redstone torch here? That's really bad. Why? How? Oh, we might have just derped up the whole farm. Yeah, it broke the torch on every second one here, it looks like. Oh, that stinks. Okay. Gonna need to do a little bit of maintenance and maybe a little bit more testing. We did test this, though. I don't know what I got wrong on it. Like, before we built the whole thing here. Okay, guys. Well, I tried really hard to get this all done today, but there's still a little bit left to do on it. So I think because I've been recording this over several days by now, we should probably just split it into another episode. It's close to done, but there's probably at least another 2 hours left to work on it. So I'll just show you real quick here what I intend to do to make the water streams work. So in the middle between two mushrooms, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks between them. I'm hoping we can just like put an ice block here, and then let's see. I got morning voice right now too, by the way. Not depressed, congested. Big difference. Okay. I think we would want it over here. Yeah. So hopefully with these 4 water blocks, it'll be able to wash the mushroom blocks into that hole that gets left behind by the stem over here. Let's test out the water stream here. Looks good. So hopefully anywhere the mushroom block lands, it'll go there. And then that's where the hopper minecart runs underneath it, underneath the puzzle block, so it should be able to pick up any drops from there. That is the plan. I think it'll work out pretty good, but we got to run some redstone to control the water as well. So there is a fair bit left to do. There is one more thing we're going to try out here together, guys. We're going to make ourselves a meta value changer, which is a little bit of a gray area as far as cheating goes. But I'm okay with it personally. I'm okay with meta value changers. What I don't do in my world here is block duplication. There's a lot of ways to like duplicate rails or concrete. There's a way of doing that even. I think sand and some other stuff like that. I've never taken advantage of that. But this is just for like aesthetics, right? Doesn't bother me. And because I have changed my world to amplified, there's actually very little, almost no red sand in my world because it only generates in flat areas. And because the terrain's amplified, there is almost no flat areas. So I have to really destroy the look of the mesa to get it. That's my justification. Let's see if this still works. I'm just copying the one that Doc showed me when we made that Connect 4 game. Let's see. I think this is about right. Sort of going off of memory here. I think he had redstone here, and then he made it come up to here, to the monostable circuit, I think. So this has to come up somehow. Let's do it over here. Yeah, right here. Sure. Okay, that should work out. So we run the redstone up to the piston. And hopefully I got this right. I'm not sure if I did. We'll test it out. So how does it work again? I think I might have got the sides wrong here too. Oops. Put that there. So if we press the button... Works perfect. What did I do wrong here? Okay, simple thing, easy thing. These repeaters were just facing the wrong way. I put them down reversed. Whoops. That's how you don't do redstone in videos, guys. Okay, so yeah, on this side we put the white and the orange. This side the orange and the white. Alright, so this is not actually creating blocks, it is changing blocks. So white sand becomes orange sand. Like so. Then when it hits this button here, it breaks it. So, I might set up a big machine to do this for us. That way we can actually build with orange sand and orange sandstone and not feel bad about it. Anyways, I think we're going to wrap up here for today, guys. So here is the comment I picked out. It's a pretty interesting one, actually. It says, Etho, would you ever consider remaking the base from your old world in your new world? New and improved. I've been thinking about maybe starting a new base for the last few months here. Okay. Like what we have in the man cave here is really cool. It's more of a sprawling, aesthetically pleasing sort of base, right? Or at least I hope it is. But it's more for the organic look of things. I've been thinking about making an ultimate base, sort of same concept of Chocolate Island back in the day, where you have a central mob system, a central storage room, and whole bunch of high-tech functions built into the base. That's possibly what we're going to do in the future here. I've been planning things out. If we do it, I want the pixel here to be the center of our storage room. Still working on this concept a little bit, though. Like, every good base needs a good mob system and a good storage room. This is, like, going to be the ultimate storage room, if I can figure it out. And just been figuring out a few other high-tech things that we could do. I'll show you one of them next episode. Didn't have time to get into it today, but if we do build an ultimate base, it's one of the things we're going to include into it. Alright, so a little teaser for next time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care. Bye-bye.